Hey everyone, good to have you here. We're going to be working through this Hello World lesson together. Again, make sure that you do read through the material in order to pick up some vital details, but definitely watching and working along with this video is a great place to be as well. So let's get into it, shall we? So here we're just going to be learning how to get a project saved and forked, and if you don't know what that means yet, that's totally all right. We'll explain that here in a second. So make sure you're logged into your code sandbox by going to code sandbox.io. Make sure that you're logged in. I'm already going to be logged in here, just so that we do open up this blank sandbox correctly. So you should be looking at something like this, like a dashboard once you are logged in. Cool. And once you're logged in, we're going to click here to open a blank sandbox, and it'll open up something like this where it's totally blank. Here we got our files on the left for our project. We have 3 files. We're working inside here the index.html file. This one carries some information about our program, our website, that's blank at the moment, so you can look at this and things that we can change in here, and we'll look into that here in the future, like who the authorship is. I don't know who this individual is, and we can of course change the name here. This starts off as the blank slate, but okay, so here we are. We were tasked with first renaming it. So the name of your project is right up here on top. It's called blank static, and we're going to hit the fork button. I don't think you'll have to do that, but I have to because I own that. So you can hit the fork, and then right here you're going to paste in hello world. Press enter. Okay, now it's titled Hello World. Now what were we supposed to do with this? We got, now that we got Hello World, we're supposed to copy and paste this next section into the editor. Now in the future, definitely don't, really try and avoid copy and pasting, because there's something about like learning it through typing, and you get faster at typing, and the brain like takes things in while you're doing it. So don't really resist the urge to copy and paste, which I know is like easy, but we're told to do that here. So I pasted it. Now what's going on here? Okay, great. Pasted it, and it appeared here on the right, and I'm noticing, okay, a couple things. Boom, see that dot right there? Wasn't there before. This dot means this is not yet saved. You can see it over here on this blue guy as well. Not saved yet. In order to save that, you can go up here, File, Save, which people don't usually do that. You just press Command S. Command S, Command S, press Command S all the time. It's not fun losing material. So Command S will save it. So I'm going to press Command S, boom, and you'll notice that blue dot's gone, and that's gone as well. Okay, cool. What else were we supposed to do here? So we copy and pasted it. If you check the file structure of your projects in the dashboard, you'll notice that your sandbox named Hello World. So let's take a look at that here. Our sandboxes, so our dashboard we find by going to the top left. You'll see that icon. It says to dashboard if you hover there. All right. Now this is really important. This is where all of your stuff is located. These are all your projects. This is super duper important. On the left, you'll see all sandboxes. Now I've already created one called Web Apps Unit 1, which I really think you should do as well. So right click on this, all sandbox, create a new folder. Call that folder, in my opinion, at least Unit 1, probably Unit 1 Web Apps, whatever you want, but to let it know that it's Unit 1 for when you're looking for things. You can get more specific. I'm not going to go in and like micromanage how you're managing your files, but definitely make sure that you're managing somehow, because we're going to make a lot and it's going to become a mess if you don't manage it. Okay, so we named our thing, our project, that is Hello World. Yes, and here it is. this is a good one. So we're going to grab this and we're going to drag it into unit 1. And now if I click on unit 1, you'll see, oh yeah, great, we got that hello world. Okay, and if I double click on it, boom, it should, yes, it brings up my hello world. Nice moves. Now, let's say you got to this hello world part. This is like how you love the website. This is a great saving point. Boom, make an asterisk right there. This is a good saving point. Whenever you get to a good saving point where you're like, things work right now, they look good, and I'm about to try something that might mess them up or whatever, you want to do something called forking. Fork makes a save point. So if I fork it right here, which I'm going to do, boom, I now left that one iteration that was called hello world and I forked it, and now I'm working on like a new line of thought. Okay, it's currently called hello world forked. We're gonna call it second world. I don't know, we'll call it second world. This is the one that we're working on now. We're gonna say that we'll make it Shakespearean themed. It'll be hello cruel world. Yeah, that's what I wanted to change. Although I mean it ironically, I love this world. So, but we'll put it in hello cruel world, and then right here, noticing it's unsaved, I'm going to save it. Boom, it says hello cruel world here as second world. Now, to take a look at what's going on with all these projects, do I have access to the other project? I don't know. Do I have access to hello cruel world? What's going on? Let's say we kept going with hello cruel world and I did some stuff and then just totally messed it up and saved it. I'm like, oh my gosh, my cruel world is gone and now I don't know, I wasn't able to undo. Undo, by the way, is Command Z. Always know your undo. But let's say you got to a place where there's it's ruined. How do I get back to the other iteration that worked? And let's go look at our files and see what's going on. I go to my dashboard. Okay, and I'm looking here at my dashboard and I have that second world right here. I'm going to drag that into my unit 1 so we can see what's going on here. I look at unit 1 and great. Okay, I have second world, which if I open it up, yeah, that one's blank. That's the one that's all messed up here. If I go back, let's see here. If I open hello world, all right, excellent. That was that key save point that we made. That I don't know what's going on with my display right now. I'll just close that. It's kind of bothering me. This is where we saved it. Our key save point, which we made by forking. Super key, everybody. Forking is what you do when there's a key save point, and you're like, I might mess up my program after this, and I really like what's going on. Fork. That gives you like a key save point that you can always go back to later if things go awry. Happy coding. By the way, everyone, I just noticed that that I definitely detoured away from the lesson, but I covered the main things that were supposed to be there. They just named it when I wrote when it was written, named it Hello World X. We named it something else, and then they did some different things, added X's, but the key goal was to understand the file structure of your different programs and to make sure that things are organized and you know how to save and fork. So as long as you got those things out of the video, that's what we're looking for. All right.